whenever you find a high ball on your left shoulder as a right-handed player, you cannot generate power here.
Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are in Peakz Padel Amsterdam with Jaime Blanco from Madrid, who's the head coach of Peakz Padel. And today we're going to do how to use your volleys as weapons, and we're going to start right now.
Vamos.
Sigue. Ah, lekker bully!
I like it.
You like it? Good match. So I made this video today because I feel like, and I don't know about you, Jaime, because you're also a coach, but I feel like so many players, they think they have to score always with faster shots, also with the volleys, but I don't think it's always the case.
Yeah. No.
So today in this video we're going to give you some multiple options on how to score or win the point with your volleys. And that can be to the fence, soft in the middle, maybe the changletazo, which you don't know about yet. And yeah, we take it from there. So if you have any questions or any comments about how to score with your volleys or how to win the point with the volleys, comment down below and we'll see, we will respond to that in the next episode.
Just to say, I think it's super important. We are going to talk about the volleys and being in attack position, but first of all, what I always say is that being in attack position, it doesn't mean that we need to attack.
Being in attack position doesn't mean we have to attack. Okay.
Yeah, it means that we are just there, because sometimes the ball is going to come to you and you cannot pressure the ball more. Those are the soft volleys.
So if you play a soft ball to me and I get like a softer shot, doesn't mean I can attack.
If I give you a fast ball, you don't need to attack it more. You just need to play it back or just block it, but it doesn't mean that you need to do extra.
So maybe we should show them which ball we should not attack first.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah?
Cool. If I give you an easy ball that is floating, in that one, you go for the winner. So this one,
out.
In this one, you go for the winner.
Yeah.
In this one, you go to the fence, maybe with the backhand.
With the, yeah.
Or that's a volley that you are blocking and placing.
Yeah.
But you are not pressuring it. Same as this one.
No
That's
mas.
it. You don't need to do extra.
No, but this is also difficult to play fast, I think.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
We cannot generate power when the ball is high in our back, in our left shoulder. For
And
right-handers.
I can win the point with this one.
And you can win the point, but without pressuring.
Yeah.
So you are attacking, but without using force.
Yeah.
You know? So this one, you pressure, you don't pressure.
Oh!
If it's easy, that one went to your body. Move me there as well. Exactly, and then, perfect.
Yeah.
So the idea is always, the way that I see it, you need to move your opponents in order to force them to make a mistake.
Yeah. So it's always, if you score with the volley, you have to build up at least once or get your opponent somewhere else first.
Exactly, exactly. Try to force your opponents to make the mistake and don't put too much pressure on the balls. Like, the way that I see it, it's more important to place the ball in the right area than giving the ball more speed. You can play, for example, now, give me balls to the corner with pressure. I'm gonna give you easy balls, but everything here.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice one. Sorry. If you don't move me, even if you are pressuring the balls, I feel comfortable here.
Yeah.
But if you play that one, you already make me move.
Yeah.
If I'm out of position, I cannot pressure you too much.
Yeah.
If I'm in a good position and the ball comes to me, I can do with that ball more things.
Yeah.
Play a chiquita, play a lob, play more to the middle, maybe find the angle. So So that's how I see it.
So it all starts with bringing your opponent somewhere else first.
Yes. Middle, corner, corner, middle, something like that.
Yeah.
That's how you move your opponent. And then, obviously, you can also have the resource of the drop shot.
Yeah.
So it's all about, alternating your game in order to move your opponent and forcing them to make a mistake.
Now we did like moving the player out of the corner to build up the point. Maybe the drop shot is also an option for that, to move the player, maybe not to score the point. I don't know if you feel like the drop shot is always the scoring.
It can be an option to score the point, but the way that I see it is an option to break a little bit the rhythm of the rally. So you force your opponent to move to the net with a different speed.
Yeah.
So it might be a 50-50 chance to score or to not score.
And against which players would you play the drop shot?
Especially against the players that are tennis players that are standing too close to the back wall, that they don't use it that much, and then the distance that they have to run to the net is longer.
Ah, okay. That's a good one. Because then maybe we play like our normal, we like them to use the glass.
Yeah.
Because they are not maybe used to it, but if they're close to the glass, sometimes it's difficult that they have to use the glass.
Yeah.
Because they just have more time because they're with the back against the glass.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So let's do that. And then what kind of ball would be good to play the drop shot?
Normally when the ball is below the net or at the level of your waist, is a good moment to play it, because if you take the ball too high, then it's going to be more difficult to make the ball drop.
Yeah.
So when the ball is low, you can already give just a little touch in order to make the ball stay low.
And where would you play the drop shot? Because we can play it like soft to the fence,
Yeah.
but sometimes my opponent gets it because it bounces up against the glass.
Yeah, it depends of the moment and the situation that is happening during the rally, but whatever it feels more comfortable for you. For example, for me, it feels comfortable to play the short one.
Straight,
Yes.
parallel.
Yeah, short swing, and just try to leave the ball as close as possible to the net.
Yeah.
The one that I will not try is the door. The door is the most difficult one because the ball needs to travel through your field to the other field with a very small space.
Yeah.
So it's quite complicated to execute it.
Only if you're a showman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So try to avoid very big angles.
Yeah.
That's one tip. But also try to play the ball when it feels comfortable. Maybe as a right-hander for the backhand, it's easier to place the ball there. If you are very handy and you can break the wrist, maybe you can find the short one. And same goes for the forehand. Maybe it's easier to go to the right side of the court.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you are very handy, you can break a little bit the wrist and try to find the parallel one.
Yeah. Okay, let's try. Yeah, softer. Sorry, I should play lower.
No, maybe faster. The faster it comes, the easier it gets for me to take the speed out of the ball. When it's soft, it's more complicated.
Okay. Yeah. It's also more a surprise.
Exactly. And as we said, you break the rhythm of the rally.
Yeah.
Because maybe you feel very comfortable with that speed. Once you completely break the rhythm, you force your opponent to adjust to the speed that you are playing.
So if you play against a tennis player who's at the back, very close to the glass, boom, 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 it doesn't have to be an amazing drop shot, but just...
Exactly, just bring him to the net. He's gonna be struggling because he is not in this position yet.
Yeah.
So he probably give you an easier ball, and then you might be able to score in the next shot.
Very interesting, that's a good one. Oh yeah!
But did you notice in that one that because the ball came fast to you, you can take easily the speed out of it?
Yeah, I did too much.
Yeah, but in the previous one, it was more difficult for you to aim.
Yeah, but cross is easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Good enough. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So soft to the fence, easier for me. And with the forehand, I just never do the drop shot.
I only do it when I'm very close to the net, and it's just touch it here. With the forehand, might be more difficult to do it. I don't feel as comfortable as with the backhand.
Yeah, with the backhand it's so easy.
Because probably it's much more naturally the movement for the body.
I think
the
so.
The backhand volley is here, the forehand volley is there. So it's more natural for the body too.
Yeah, I think the backhand feels easier because you can hit it closer to your bodies, which has more control. Because the drop shot, you don't want to hit more there. And with the forehand volley, people tend to hit the ball more further next to them.
Yeah.
And this feels very difficult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
So when should we play to defense?
I would say whenever you find a high ball in your backhand volley, for example, is a very good moment. In this case, in the left side.
Yeah.
Whenever you find a high ball on your left shoulder as a right-handed player, you cannot generate power here.
Yeah.
So the best thing that you can do is again placing the ball to the best area. What is the best area that it might complicate the life of the opponent? Defense.
Yeah.
Defense is always a little bit more unpredictable
Yeah.
than the glasses or than the middle. So you just need to put the face of your racket high, try to hit it flat to the fence with a lot of margin, and then
So
wait.
this is not a slice volley.
No, because if you try to slice this volley, you are going to lose height. In this case, it's more important for us to just place the ball to the right area, not to pressure it.
How would you prepare the face of the racket for a ball to the fence?
Just try to place the face of the racket looking at it.
And if you play the same backhand deep into the corner, how would you place the racket?
The same backhand?
If you play the backhand volley to the deeper into the corner.
In this case, it will be a little bit lower.
Yeah.
And you will have a little bit more time to get that ball. You will be able to attack it a little bit more, so you will feel more comfortable.
So more open? Or not?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
So you mean the preparation?
Well, that's what I would say. If somebody plays to the fence, to keep it more vertical, and then when they hit deeper, they can play more horizontal.
But I will do it with the shoulders and the hips. So when you want to play to the fence, just there. When you want to play to the corner, you rotate a little bit more, and you are gonna also put your body weight into the ball.
That's a good one. Yeah.
So the wrist is always there to help you, but usually what we should try is to hit the ball properly with our whole body. In this case, hips and shoulders are the parts of our body that I'm working the most in the
students. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always shoulders rotation. Try to keep the racket in the middle of your body to not have a big backswing, and then from here, try to find the ball in front of you.
I think what would be good if I play you some balls, and you play like 2 to the fence and 2 deep with the backhand volley, so people can see the difference in the
preparation.
The preparation.
And in the how big is the swing, because the swing for the fence is quite short. It's just placing the ball. You don't need to do too much.
You don't follow through. No.
And in the long backhand volley, you follow through.
Nice.
It's my worst shot by far.
Sorry?
The backhand volley is my worst shot by far.
Imagine how good he is.
No.
I find it very nice to see that that the backhand volley to the fence and to the deeper one is a completely different volley.
It is.
And you just decide based on the height of the contact point.
Exactly. And the type of ball that it comes to you. If it's an easy ball that it comes to you, you read the ball, you see the ball coming to you, you can go and pressure it to the corner. If the ball is a little bit more difficult, more annoying to the left shoulder of the player, just place it and give the problem to the opponent by playing the ball to the fence.
Yeah, and you can clearly see that you just do this and you don't have an entire follow through.
No.
Which I think is what many people try to do.
Yeah.
And it's just that, or with the forehand, just this.
Exactly.
If you were playing on the right side and you will get the ball here, are we also going to play to the fence, or should we have different options?
Depends of your skills.
Okay.
If there is an easy ball coming to your forehand, normally with the forehands we can pressure a little bit more in general.
Yeah.
So maybe you can try to have a different type of winner. Maybe you can go, as you said, with the chancletazo. Maybe we can go with a fast volley to the corner, a soft one to the fence. But depends of how comfortable you feel with your forehand volley.
Yeah.
If the ball goes high to your backhand volley again, in this case, that is the most annoying shot that you can get. I will try to go over there or here.
Yeah. Depends of your angle.
Yeah, depends of where the ball comes from.
Yeah.
If the ball comes from the cross court, your partner is covering the parallel and you are covering the middle, so in this case it's going to be better for you to play it back cross court, so you both are in a good position. If the ball comes from the parallel player, in this case, your partner is covering the middle, you are covering the parallel, so it's going to be interesting for you to keep it there in the parallel fence. But this one, it can be a very risky shot.
Yeah, and also risky if you play to the middle because the ball bounces up too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like to play to the fence.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also the case with low volleys, that it's okay to play to the fence.
Yeah, with a low ball, it's a good option.
Yeah.
To go to the fence with your forehand volley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's a high ball, maybe we can do the chancletazo now.
Exactly.
Because it's an interesting one. I trained it, and it's basically a top spin forehand volley. So it's going to be more like this. Some people can kick it out of the court. Some people like Coelho can do it outside the court with the backhand. But fast on the body or come in with top spin is nice, because if the ball's rebounding against the glass, it comes up a lot and it's scary. Yeah, I think. Chancletazo.
Nice. Chancletazo, here.
Cross?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, aim to the middle.
Okay.
And sorry. Don't worry. Yes. With top spin, it might be maybe a bit more difficult for you.
Yeah?
Just break the wrist.
Okay.
Flat.
Flat?
I always do it flat.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, flat is better. So on what player should we play to the fence? What do you think? Every player?
Every player.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing to the fence is always a good option, because the rebounds that the ball is gonna generate afterwards is always gonna be a little bit dirty. So your opponent cannot attack you with that ball. He can maybe play a good lob if he is very handy or she is very handy. Yeah. But he's not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, and the chancletazo?
With the chancletazo, whenever you find an easy ball going
just
to your
go for
forehand.
it.
Yeah, go for it.
Depends a little bit if you have the power, I think.
If you feel confident with it, go for it.
And you need to have some power in your arms, otherwise you should not do it. Then it's better to play that to the fence.
Yeah, I think it's more about breaking the wrist. So it's this shot is all about power, but the power comes from breaking a little bit your arm and the wrist. So then the ball goes faster. So it's not necessarily, you don't necessarily need to have a big arm. You just need to hit the ball in the right moment with the right technique in this case. Yeah.
Okay. So one of the shots that you can also do is against the first glass, so the glass closest to the fence. And you said that if you had a forehand, you like to play your forehands there and your backhands cross court if you play on the left side. So what kind of shot would you play against the first glass? Soft, hard?
Soft volley that is gonna get as close as possible to the corner and is gonna push your opponent to stay close to the back wall. I move you to the middle, there, and I get an easy ball, not that one. Has to be way easier. Can be a chancletazo, that one, not the best. Risky. That one.
Yeah.
So it's here, there. Depends on the height. In the last one, it was a little bit higher, and I tried to cut the ball.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as effective as the previous ones.
No, and you never play this one fast cross, or?
You can, but whenever I have the easy ball, I like to go in that way.
Yeah.
Because normally, whenever you are playing cross court, you are moving the cross player. That player is in the fridge or waiting to get the ball. Yeah. If you have a very easy ball and you use this ball to change the direction of the ball and try to score, you might find the point.
I think it's a good thing, because if somebody's in the fridge, they don't get the ball so often, and all of a sudden they get this fast shot,
and they are gone.
They're gone.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And your backhand?
My backhand, well, it's not my best shot, but I like to play it or
You never play your backhand here?
yes, but it's risk. For me, it's difficult to execute it.
Okay.
So also depends on the skills of the player. My backhand volley, I normally play it to the middle or to the corner, but to the sidewall is more complicated for me. That one is easy. Sorry. For me it is, but the sidewall, yeah, it's more. This one maybe, soft one. Again, I don't have a very easy ball, so I try to move you a little bit. This one to the fence, to the middle again.
Yeah.
So you always wait for the opponent to give you an easy ball and try to score. And until then, keep placing the ball in order to move them.
Yeah. Okay, and the backhand volley on the right foot, because that's a difficult, I like to play that one a lot.
To the right foot of the opponent.
Yeah, so they have to turn.
But again, yeah, I can play it. Risky.
Yeah.
For me. But then I would play that one.
Oh! Yeah.
Two to the corner, one to the middle, two to the middle, one to the corner, one, whatever is easy for you.
Yeah.
To not get too much in trouble.
And in the middle you played it softer.
Always.
And short?
Yeah, always. Because if the ball, we can do it. If the ball is deep with a little bit of high, normally what your opponent is going to do is to play a good lob. And then you're going to lose the advantage of being at the net.
Yeah.
So we can do it. This ball, yeah, is more complicated for me. Sorry. This ball is too easy for you. You can play a lob, you can play an angle, you can play through the middle, you can play a parallel lob. And whenever you aim to the tee, you are pushing your opponents to be close to the back wall and to maybe try to do something extra that is causing the mistake.
Yeah, there's one more we can show you, is the por tres or the por cuatro with the volley. And this needs to build up a lot, because if you play this very soft ball and your opponent is close to the glass and they have a very low contact point, I like to move in and just play it out of the court. Yeah.
You're gonna move me to the middle, easy one, okay?
Yeah, I need to get it behind you.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. This is too fast. Oh! This was the moment.
Sorry.
This I'm not gonna step in. Now I'm gonna step in. No! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and thank you, Jaime, for being in this video. And if you want to have lessons at Peakz Padel, you can also go to the website of Peakz or download the app. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next time. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.
Ciao, ciao. Thanks, man.
Gracias.
I move you to the middle, there, and I get an easy ball, not that one, has to be way easier. Can be a chancletazo, that one, not the best. Risky. That one.
Yeah.
So it's here, there. Depends on the height. In the last one, it was a little bit higher, and I tried to cut the ball.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as effective as the previous ones.
No, and you never play this one fast cross, or?
You can, but whenever I have the easy ball,
Yeah.
I like to go in that way.
Yeah.
Because normally